Hello, my name is Rick Steinbacher with Carolina Athletics, and I'm excited today to share with you some of the progress of the Finley Golf Course project. This project is well underway. We've got a great team led by Davis Love III, a great golfer at Carolina and obviously beyond in the PGA and now on the Senior PGA Tour. We've gotten to spend a lot of time with him and his team out on the course. He's got a designer named Scott Sherman, and his brother Mark Love is the one who kind of runs the outfit. But they've just done an awesome job redesigning and rethinking Finley Golf Course. Here you can see an overview shot of several of the holes. We're being very, very careful with this project. It is in a very highly regulated wetlands, regulated both by the state and federal agencies. So you'll see throughout these slides a lot of really intentional steps to protect the environment, the lakes, the creeks and the wetlands that surround the course. This is an early shot of starting to clear some of the new greens. What we're doing with this project is converting two holes, the old hole 10 and 11. We're converting that to a varsity training area that will only be used by our men's and women's varsity programs. Both of those programs are competing at a very high level, and this training area will allow them to prepare for whatever course they're about to play on. It'll have all different greens, it'll have all different approach shots, and it'll again be exclusively for those programs, so they don't have to compete for time with any of the public playing at Finley Golf Course. At the same time, we are going to make major upgrades to the rest of the course. We're going to add two new holes to make up for the holes that became the varsity training area. We're going to redo all of the greens. We're going to redo all of the bunkers, and we're going to reshape most of the tee boxes as well. We will go from 72 par to 70 par, but it's designed exactly as Coach DiBattista and Coach Neff have requested to be a great place for our teams to train and get ready for competitions. And the other beautiful thing, and Davis Love III explained this to me and John Montgomery on a site visit just yesterday, they're making some upgrades to make it much more challenging for our varsity program with the greens and the approaches. But they're also doing some things to make it even more playable for hackers like me and the general public that will play out at Finley Golf Course. Here you can see as they start to shape one of the new greens, they're shaping everything around it. That's the most important part. And then they rebuild the greens, and then they rebuild the bunkers in various places. This is a shot, an overhead shot looking at one of the holes on what was the back nine and will now be the front nine. A new upgrade from this is those of you that have played Finley before know that we had 12 holes on one side and then we had 6 holes on the other side. This will correct that, and now we'll have a front nine and a back nine. So it'll be a much better layout of the golf course overall. Another overhead shot, again, you can see them shaping 3 different greens here. You can see some other examples of the environmental protection fences. We've been very, very mindful. We did do some clearing on this project. We cleared one area of woods for the new hole number 4, and then we cleared a good number of trees for the new varsity training area. But in the rest of the areas, we tried to preserve as many trees as possible. We have, however, trimmed the branches down lower to make it a more challenging and a more welcoming golf course for competitors of all different skill levels. Another overhead shot, you can see here, this is going to be the new hole number 1 to the far left there. That'll be the first hole, and that's the one that is the furthest along in terms of the green. You can see the new green right there and how it is well developed, well shaped, and soon, as we get into the warmer months, we'll start sodding it and having the grass grow in. Another overhead shot. This again is the new hole number 1. If you look to the top of the picture, far in the distance, this is before that heavy clearing that I spoke of, but that will be the varsity training area, which was the old hole number 10 and 11. This is a great shot. This will be the 18th green. That's the green just above the pond that you see there. And that will be where you'll obviously finish your round. Really excited about the future phase of this project as well. We're going to build a new team building. The team building will be built just on the other side of that 18th green. So the teams will be able to walk out the front of their building onto the 18th green, or they'll be able to hit out of hitting bays on the back side of their building onto the varsity training area, which will take up those 2 old holes 10 and 11. Another beautiful overhead shot of the entire complex, and we've got some really exciting upgrades coming about how we manage the public driving range, about how we manage the clubhouse. We even got some unique ideas that we won't share yet for some other enhancements that have been really, really successful at other venues, including Birdwood in Charlottesville, Virginia, in Sea Isle, Georgia, where Davis Love Golf Design is based. We're really bringing a lot of the best practices from some of the most recent golf facilities here to to Finley Golf Course. Just want to close by thanking everybody in the Rams Club for everything that you do for Carolina Athletics, and for any of you who have given to the Finley Golf Course project, or those of you who will in the future. Thank you, because it makes a huge impact on our student athletes, our coaches, our programs, and everyone that gets to enjoy this wonderful course and venue. Thank you.